The Pacers should have won that game. And we've been having the same conversation about Jason Tatum that we've had the last 3 years now. What has changed? I don't know. We have to see it. And this is why I would say I have to see Boston win it to believe it. Because I don't have any faith in this team. I'm not a Boston fan, so I shouldn't have any faith anyways. But as an analyst, from the perspective of talking hoops, I don't have any faith that this team could get the job done. And I don't think you particularly will have them winning the title either. I don't know if you have either coming out. I think we talked about it. I don't know if we talked about it to this level, but do you have Boston winning it all?
I don't know that I would have them at the top of the list right now, but I was surprised to hear you say last week that you don't think they could. Because I was in the boat where I said, I think there's still multiple teams left, and now we're in the situation where I could see Boston, Dallas, and Minnesota winning a championship. All respect to Indiana, but I can't see them winning it all this year. But I do think those other three teams have about an equal chance to do so. And if we were to get to the point in mid-June where the Celtics were hoisting that trophy, I wouldn't be surprised. It sounded like you would be.
I would. But you want I don't want I'm going to sound like I'm contradicting myself because I but do you know who I think actually will win the title this year? I mean, I know who I picked. Who I picked. I picked Minnesota.
It sounds like you think
But
Dallas.
I think Dallas has just I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about
You
Dallas.
should.
I just think Dallas they're clicking at the right time. It seems like it's the right scenario, the right situation, the right season, the right chemistry with Luka and Kyrie. It's like every time I see them play, it's just more and more confidence build that this team has the potential to win it all. And they're right there. But I'm not sleeping on Minnesota because I picked Minnesota, so I'm going to stick to my pick. I think Minnesota's going to win this series. I think it's going to go seven. I would not be surprised, just like you, if it goes the other way. However, I do believe whoever wins this series will win the title. I don't think Boston's going to win.
Yeah, I mean, once we get to that point, we'll make our picks, obviously going into the finals. But I definitely see the scenario where Boston does, especially if Kristaps Porzingis can come back. It sounds like he'll be back by game four at least some point during this series. If he can get a few games under his belt before the finals, I think that'd be more fortuitous for them. I do see a scenario where I could see the Celtics winning it all.